thin, golden and rectangular objects.
It's one of the Arcanist lineages. A rare kind, Miss Bathadia. Based on the past cases, you will eventually become yourself again. The old self. What you saw in your mind were not illusions, but memories from your past self.
I remember it now. Under the starry sky, on the scorching sand, countless Arcanists ran like a herd of beasts. Gosh, they're all in my head. That's the only sport stadium built for Arcanists! And I was the first priestess of Urulu ever!
I don't think any Arcanist would say no to witnessing the revival of the once magnificent games.
A junior student from Melbourne. An old soul, a reincarnated. What's her attitude and what will she do? Please, find out with me!
Come on, Flammy. Let's light up the Urulu torch.
G'day! You've reached Desert Flannel. I'm not home right now, or I don't have time for calls. Please leave a message after the beep. Hello? We've only got 20 minutes before the game starts. Where are you? Get your ass here now, unless you're dead. Look, I know you're not into these games, but you can really use the money, right? Otherwise, you wouldn't have come to me. If you stand me up again, we're both screwed.
Whatever. Just leave it to Thursday.
The game on Thursday is crucial. I will get expelled if I mess it up. I'm begging you. Just come over now.
Thursday? Wait, it's Thursday?
We missed the right junction. The roads are different from the map Mr. Slouch Hat gave us. It's too outdated to provide any useful information.
Terrific. We've gone wrong again. This is the fourth time. Since my short life is supposed to be spent in creating huge value for all the living things in this world, Foundation should have sent me another bodyguard, a more reliable one. And the contact here should have offered us a more reliable map.
I am the one and only reliable bodyguard who can keep you safe among all the others in the Foundation. You are of great significance to Laplace. They don't want you to take any risks. We can go back to the last junction or keep going forward. There is a trail about 300 meters ahead, and it leads all the way to the Rolling Croc bookstore. You want to check the map?
When things don't work out one way, a researcher will find another. See? There comes another way. Hey, wait. Miss Spathadia, right?
Who are you? Do I know you?
We arrived in Australia not long ago.
We've been lost for way too long. So long that the human society has begun to suffer economic losses because I've been loafing around. Now, you are given an opportunity to help the whole of humanity. And it only takes a few minutes. Well, maybe hours of your meaningless life. Take us to the Rolling Croc.
The Rolling Croc. Rolling? Oh, I pass by that store every morning when I exercise. Go straight ahead, turn right into the lane after passing by a cafe with an orange signboard, and there it is. But do keep your heads down, or you'll be hit by the signboards there. I can take you there if you need... Oh, shoot! Warm-up time's almost over. I have to go. My coach is waiting for me for the punching exercise. Sorry, guys. Hope you find the store.
Thank you.
Make way! Make way! Move aside! It's okay. Don't mention it.
Wait! Someone's at the corner! Watch!
Ah! Help! Fire. I'm on fire.
Confusion and weak pulse. We have to take her to Laplace.
I'm fine. I'm always fine. What happened to me? Did I really break some part of myself? They said I passed out, but it doesn't feel like that to me. My vest is dusty, but I don't feel any pain at all. Maybe I need more ice water. No. Maybe it's hot tea that I need. Oh, shoot! It's not working at all! I should have gone to that lab lettuce place with those wacky people and had a physical examination. Let me see. Their card is in... Wait, no. I've turned them down. If I go back to them... that'll be super embarrassing. Besides, I bumped my head on the ground, but it's my stomach that's feeling sick now. I'm sure this is just a coincidence. I seldom have junk food, and never miss the training at school. I know my body well. It's healthy and tough. I already took the medicine for stomach pain. Now just take a break and distract myself from it. The smell of soil, mineral, burning coal, and the golden panda. That already makes me feel much better. This is the first photo of my collection. Mom gave it to me for my 5th birthday. In 1884, Branchville was very popular amongst arcanists. The Uluru Games that year had more trees than that in any other years. Then, in 1900, St. Pavlov Foundation took over the Uluru Games. Out of security concerns, they abolished 1/3 of the events that involved dangerous actions and imposed a lot of regulations on the rest. Jones got first place in the game that year. Then, the games in 1938. It was the most successful one ever since the Foundation took over. It was so successful, almost everyone thought the games would be revived and brought back to the public. Until... I wish I could see the Urulu Stadium with my own eyes again. Even for just a minute. Like how I used to host the opening ceremonies in there. Back then, I stood on the highest platform, igniting a flame from the wood saturated by ointment, and then flew on a rosewood branch, following a canoe in water and gently pushing it forward. But the flame had a fight with me. I trembled with anger because she was such an unreasonable blockhead. Then my sight was filled with darkness. My sight? My sight? Did I just say something? What are these things doing in my head? Are they illusions? When did I go to the desert? Since when did I... Is the medicine working? My stomach is much better now, but... my throat... it's burning and itchy. Mom never told me we're descendants of the Red Dragon? No. I need to see the doctor right now!
interesting accident will happen next. Pitch. Easy job. My apologies. Don't beat me.
Please live up to my expectations.
Hope I remember how.
My apologies. Don't beat me.
Everything has its cause and effect. Realm. Everything has its cause and effect.
Please live up to my expectations.
Everything has its cause and effect.
Find the machines on the ground.
Realm turns reality.
Bang. Toes. Whoops. An accident.
Huh? It's already over?
Raindrops are like transient thoughts. They fall into the...
Now, let's summarize what happened. You fell into a coma for 16 minutes and 30 seconds yesterday due to external impact. Then you woke up and found yourself fine.
That's right!
On that night, you felt an unusual burn coming up to your throat from your stomach. At the same time, you had weird illusions. And at last, you vomited a ball of fire.
Yes, that's right, exactly!
For one last time, are you sure no one in your family is related to the Red Dragon?
100% positive. I checked all the family photos and medical records and even rang Mum and Dad. They denied every possibility of it.
The symptom is really rare to see.
I know. So, don't walk away on me.
Are you really buying that?
I don't doubt it.
Then you're a donut. Would have lost all your clothes to any rorter that comes up to you if you wandered long enough on the streets. And you, I'm warning you, take your little claws off me. Let me go now.
Hey, you were the one who burst out of nowhere and knocked me over. Now my brain's not working right and you're responsible for it.
Yeah? You mean this smidge of zombie fire? You reckon this is the first time an Arcanist sees it? Can get you 20 of these in 2 days in any workshop. You gotta try harder if you want to fool me.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm not a liar! I saw that ball of fire come out of my mouth! I'm not a liar!
You frauds never stop coming up with new scams. No cheat, no eat. Heard that before? Go home with your fake fire. If you continue doing this, be careful of the bunyips. They will crawl into your house through the sewerage and take your tongue because lies are their favorite food.
But there is no evidence to prove that she is telling a lie.
Evidence? I have more than enough evidence to prove she's not some innocent lamb. She climbed up the tree outside my window and was shouting and screaming there in the middle of the night. The moment I went outside, she took me here like she was carrying a bag of groceries.
One may infer that she was shocked by the fire vomiting and thus displayed abnormal behaviors.
My God, don't you have adults at home to put some senses in your head? Haven't they taught you not to trust the stranger's words? Especially if they show up at late hours?
The stranger? I know something's wrong with my head, and I'm not even sure who I really am anymore. But you shouldn't have forgotten me. We are neighbors, Desert Flannel. I live 3 streets away. I even said hello to you.
3 streets away? How does it make us neighbors? And I don't think our litter-covered street is part of your fancy community, where people sit by the white fountains and walk in the street gardens. The last time I checked, I was not from some rich immigrant family. No matter what you're looking for money or for fun, I couldn't care less about it. The only thing I care about is that my landlord will kick me out if I fail to pay rent this month. So let me go!
No, you must not leave.
Ugh! I think I just nicked you in the teeth.
You must not leave. At least, not before I figure out what happened to me. Things are flashing in my mind now. Sometimes the past, sometimes the present. I remember I can sing, but soon I forget how to do that. I remember the crowd who worshipped me on their knees, the run-in somewhere like the Uluru Stadium, and something hot. A hot bonfire? Is that a bonfire? Anyway, no matter what it is, I'm just an ordinary person like anyone else living at the end of the century. These things shouldn't be in my mind. There must be something wrong with me. With my head or other parts. I can't just go nuts now. My training plan... It's all ruined. I even have a game to play at the end of the year.
Relax. The symptoms may not last. Sensing omens doesn't always mean danger to arcanists. Given the complexity of the situation, I think you need a more detailed physical examination to find the crux. We will help you and take care of you until you completely recover, or say, become completely normal again.
You... Thank goodness. At least I can count on you. Both my mum and dad aren't home right now. I'm on my own. It's all over for me if the condition gets worse. At least, that's how it goes in the TV.
Don't jump to the worst conclusion yet. Follow me.
Okay. Thank you.
What? What are you staring at? She's having a body checkup. Do I have to tag along?
You're going to sneak away for those part-time jobs, aren't you?
Fine, genius. You win. Oi! You with the suitcase. Do you know how I can get a job here? Looks like they pay their employees well.
Here is Miss Spathadia's physical examination.
Oh, how sweet. They even got you the Salvia Zopiclone patches. If the illusions get too real and you can't sleep, use them.
Okay, thanks. But I need to ask my coach if I can use it.
Don't worry, it's been approved by the Therapeutic Goods Administration of Campbell. The ingredients include salvia, mint, and a hallucination potion. They can neutralize the side effect perfectly. Actually, you're quite the lucky one, you know. That old map shows there used to be stairs where you fell down, with over 100 steps. Thank goodness you live in the right time. Otherwise, you would have tumbled all the way down there. In that case, no one can tell what you would vomit, fire, or maybe something even worse. Wait here. I need to get someone. A weirdo for sure, yet the best person we can turn to for this problem.
All right. I think that's the last thing I'd like to hear from a doctor. Would you just let go of my hand, Sheila? Or the good doctor here will have to cut this hand off later because of necrosis.
I will. But can I hold it for another 5 minutes, please? I'm sort of nervous.
That's right. Breathe in, breathe out. Then unbend the fingers. I'm also human, I feel pain too, sweetheart.
I can't believe how lucky I am. We haven't seen a living case for decades.
This is exciting. Thank you for letting me know about this, Medicine Pocket.
Not at all, Ezra, my dear friend. See, I always keep you and your weird little mushrooms at the back of my mind. So, it'd be best if you could give them to me without leaving any records in Laplace's system next time. Anyway, we can talk about that later. Now, go check out the girl. She might be very useful for your paper on Arcanum.
Of course. I'll tend to her in a moment. I just want to tell you how much I appreciate your thoughtfulness. I've been waiting for this for too long.
What? May? You mean me?
Certainly, Miss Spathadia. I came for you. I've been briefed on your case and had a basic understanding of the inner flame temperature and the fuel through the laboratory report. Here's a list summarizing all the conditions. It's still a draft, but please, take a look. Since your condition is stabilized, and as a teenager, you're still in a developmental stage, I'd recommend you to run a test which is more friendly and pleasant to your nose. Now, please blink 3 times at this dowsing rod and blow on it as lightly as possible.
What's this?
Oh, no, not like that. Just be gentle with it. Lower your voice so that you don't blow away the spores on the filter.
Okay. Blink 3 times and blow.
And we're going to roll it up and fix it on the dowsing rod. Now time will do its magic.
Doctor, is there a cure for my head? Wait, is that the smell of mushroom?
It is related to mushrooms, and I'm not a doctor. Please forgive me, Miss Spathadia. I was so overjoyed I forgot to introduce myself. Hello, I'm Ezra. I'm a human researcher at the Laplace Australia branch. My research is mostly on the diversity of local mushrooms and fungi. I'm very thrilled to meet you.
You're not a doctor? Just a researcher. And a human? And you're working on mushrooms?
That's right. It's a shame that I didn't become a member of the arcane study team, but I'm equally interested in mushrooms. I enjoy this job.
So, they get you here to treat me, which means I'm not a descendant of the Red Dragon, but that of mushrooms? I'm a fire-breathing mushroom girl?
No, I'm not here to diagnose your abnormality, Miss Spathadia. You're perfectly healthy. Your brain CT result looks normal, and I can see you're in good shape. In a stricter medical sense, you're almost one of the healthiest people I've ever seen.
Ha! Finally someone has a sharp eye. So the truth has been unraveled. There has never been any illusions, nor is anybody putting on some strange, absurd, fire-spitting show. And
But she did not lie. Please, take a look at this. According to the analysis, the core of her fire consists of an obsidian gravel that has 22 evenly distributed layers. This is no modern thing. It's old, dating back thousands of years.
what? What do you mean? Whose side are you on?
Have I made it difficult for you to understand? Well, you'll know when you see it. Please bear with me for 5 minutes. Have you heard of the reincarnators? It's one of the arcanist lineages, a rare kind. Since this power can only be randomly triggered, and its manifestation could happen anywhere, anytime, and in any fashion, it is hard to identify them when there is one. The most well-known case must be Dorothy of London. She fell down the stairs in her own house and lost every vital sign, but she woke again and became the ancient Egyptian Bentreshit.
You're not saying that she's...
Miss Spathadia is a reincarnator. Those so-called illusions are not a result of any brain damage. They were once real. It's her past. Based on the past cases, she'll go through a period of mental turmoil. That could be short or longer than anyone could expect, but eventually, she will become herself again. The old self.
But how is that possible? Everybody knows that the reincarnators are just some lousy made-up tabloid stories.
That's right. Sensationalism. That's the mainstream opinion about the reincarnators. In Dorothy's case, her experience of learning Egyptian and her career as an archaeologist also caused controversies over her true lineage, which is understandable since people haven't seen a reincarnator in years. But at the beginning of the 20th century, when Dorothy fell down the stairs which decided her fate, Laplace Scientific Computing Centre established its Australia branch, carrying out studies of local fungi. The fungi study is a brand new direction, and it has been secretly developing next to the public since, like the Australian honey fungus, growing without getting anyone's attention. The facts will speak for themselves. Please allow me to prove it to you. Medicine Pocket, could you please turn off the lights for us? Cheers. When we talk about reincarnation, the real question behind it is whether the soul exists. Because the soul is commonly considered to be the essence of what makes a person who he or she is. If a person dies, his or her soul will return to the ever-circulating network.
Network? What network?
A theory developed from Riemann's on the hypotheses which underlie geometry describe the world as an eternal, vast, invisible yet ubiquitous net.
And as the news story described, a reincarnator is a miracle where a soul disappears from point A and shows up at point B without any clear reasons.
Exactly, Miss Verdon. I'm amazed that you know so much about the reincarnators. That report described the reincarnators is incomprehensible and spontaneous. But the truth is, we've never gotten close enough to observe and study them.
Huh? What's the shiny powder on my fingers? Gosh! It's like the neural network I read in the textbook.
You have a sharp sense. Your arcanus never cease to amaze me. The latest studies have shown that the working mechanism of mushroom flora may be similar to the brain's, and we have made some progress from that. This is why the study of mushrooms is important. It enriches our understanding of the reincarnators, for they are hard to find.
You mean these things floating in the air? Mushrooms?
The Australian honey fungus, the mushrooms living beneath the ground. It's a pathogenic gem that causes roots to rot. It was first discovered in a eucalyptus plantation in southeastern Australia. At the end of the 1970s, Laplace researchers who intervened in the local environment protection found that, unlike other fungi which reproduce through the spreading of spores, the honey fungi spread by the growth of their underground mycelia all over the forest.
You think it's like that invisible net?
Yes, a net hiding underground, in which you see an object disappear at point A and magically emerge again at point B. The reincarnators are very similar to Australian honey fungus in this aspect. And with her breath, a small amount of her saliva, and the dowsing rod, we will be able to find her net and map her movements on it. And when her gaze emblazes the Omphalotus nidiformis,
Omphalotus what? Isn't that a ghost fungus?
yes, the ghost fungus, the mushrooms that glow in the dark. They're called chinga in older times, which means spirit and soul, the sparkle of ideas in human minds.
If the mushroom has simulated Spathadia's net, then these two light spots are...
The one closer to us represents the current Miss Spathadia, and the farther and brighter one is what put her through the changes now.
So, that's me in the past? And I will gradually turn into... Huh?
5 minutes. We are right on time. Miss Desert Flannel, how do you feel?
Damn it! If she's so badly injured, how much would the compensation be? Is this how my life will be? Being heavily in debt?
Miss Desert Flannel, you're nibbling at your nails. You will get hurt from it. Please stop.
Me? I'm fine. Are you talking to me? You were saying?
Yes, I was asking how you're doing. Did you get my drift?
I think. Well, I know it's highly unlikely that this little girl was hatched from a dragon's egg, but is it possible that she's just some kind of uncommon lizard? You know, the really ancient ones? Anything but a reincarnator.
But what you said doesn't make sense.
What do you mean it doesn't make sense? There was fire coming out of her mouth. And my only family here is a pixel emu. Does it make sense to you?
I don't follow. I know this is not your fault. It's just your Arcanist nature taking over. It's very normal if you got too carried away by your emotions and became delusional and hysterical. Please, take my hand. I was once trained to help Arcanists calm down. Now breathe with me. In and out.
Me? I'm not hysterical.
Hey, what do you know about Arcanists? You're not even one of us.
Everyone.
Please, believe me that I meant you no harm, Miss Spathadia. I was only trying to help.
Help? How? By calling us delusional? There's nothing I hate more than humans like you saying that others are over-emotional.
People.
No, nothing like that. Miss Spathadia, it is not my intention to criticize anything or anyone. It's just, biologically, Arcanists tend to be more sensitive and easily affected. I also like Arcanists, almost as much as I'm interested in mushrooms. That's why I study them. Do you smell something burning?
A fire! It's the flame I spat out. When did it grow so large?
I tried to warn you. It has grown larger and larger as your lizard hypothesis heated up. I'm sure the guards of Laplace will break in soon.
Security of Laplace Research Center Hospital taking over. All patients and non-staff, please follow me to evacuate the room. Evaluating fire level. Level 2. Extinguishing the fire. Source of ignition confirmed. Request for permission to use Kangaroo Foam Fire Extinguisher 3.
Wait! You can't put out my flame. It's important for me. Very, very important. I don't know why, but it's important, this is for sure. Those bubble kangaroos will kick its butt once they see the flames. I don't want that.
I'll protect it for you. Don't worry.
It could be some drama.
Uh-huh.
I said
You
hello.
provoked me.
It's time to say goodbye. Don't miss me.
There you go. Now you're free from the fuzzy foam.
Thank goodness. Thank you. Though I still smell like a Joey, I'm much better now.
In the early stages of arcane ability awakening, the rate of Arcanus losing control can reach 74.3%. But it doesn't mean that you can set a fire in the clinic of the Laplace Research Center Hospital, or fight the security to protect the flame.
Oh, I know. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do this, and I have no idea why my flame grew so large all of a sudden. That never happened before. I know I should have been responsible and noticed the anomaly earlier. I was completely lost in the argument.
The silver lining is, as the fire was still under control, they used the kangaroo foam fire extinguisher and thus it didn't cause any casualties. Please write down your emotional changes and physical reactions that occurred during the incident on this sheet of paper. We'll keep tracking your physical health information. The concentration potion is on that table, and there are blankets and Type 2 PMMA safety boxes in the cabinet under the table. Please keep the hazard sealed for safekeeping.
Okay, got it.
You are still in an unstable state. Please have a rest here and don't move around. If you need anything, please press the call bell on your left and our nursing staff will come to help.
Well, in case we burn another room... The box she mentioned is... Oh, here it is. I know Freedom matters, little flame. But we have no choice. Sorry, buddy. Alright, listen. My teacher said fire needs oxygen to burn. So I'll leave a small window for you to breathe.
I have always wanted to see you.
What?
Go.
Are you talking? Gosh, the call bell. Where's the call bell?
Go back to Urulu. We must go back to Urulu Games.
Huh? Uluru? Uluru Games? You mean the Uluru Games? Oh, make it clear, little flame, make it clear! What's going on with the Uluru Games? Ah! The fire! It's burning on me! It feels different this time! It's so...
Is this the Laplace fashion of dealing with emergencies? I swear, if anyone walks past us now, schoolers or deros, I will be instantly killed by their silent judgment.
As a matter of fact, when the patient or the subject becomes unstable during contact, it is necessary to isolate them from the triggering cause immediately. But we just burnt down the isolation room. No wonder Head Nurse Judith was so angry. Miss Verton, are you all right? That kangaroo is punching your nose.
I'm fine. So is the kangaroo. I'm sure Medicine Pocket will bring us the concentration potion soon.
They'd better. We look like a bunch of kangaroos, feel like kangaroos, and even, smell like kangaroos. We will make tomorrow's headline of the Australian Naga and become the 3 kangaroos hanging out on a public lawn at midnight. That'd be the end of our social lives as humans and the beginning of a life as kangaroos.
Make the headline? Ah, I see. Please, don't worry. Although it's true that Medicine Pocket is a frequent celebrity on the news, the concentration potion is not their work. Besides, we didn't use anything new in its development.
I'm not worried about that guy. I was talking about myself. There are paparazzi following me around these days.
I didn't know you were famous.
I'm not. It's just that someone wants my name spread in a bad way. Ugh, trust me, you should never piss off the paparazzi.
You should turn to the police for help.
Yeah, just shut up and keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. I will toss his shoes on the power lines if I find him here.
Miss Desert Flannel, watch your back!
What are those paparazzi? It burns!
Is this fire? Miss Desert Flannel, the lake is over there! Get in there!
Lake? I can't swim! This stupid kangaroo kicked me in the eye! Ugh! Move! I can't see where the lake is!
Wait, calm down. You are not in danger. She is.
Are you joking? I was getting burned! Huh? There's nothing on my skin.
Grace. It didn't cause any damage on me. Just burning the foam on my skin. Is that some new method developed to get rid of the potion? But what is Miss Spathadia doing here? The head nurse shouldn't have let an unstable patient walk around freely. Did she sneak out?
Gosh, mate, she's on fire! Does she even remotely look stable to you?
Rise like a dew, stepping on the red soil where vines and woods grow.
Dead? She's as well heated as a boiling pot. We can't let her go on like this. Her brain is going to be roasted in that little head. Let go, Spathadia! Your temperature is dangerously high! Chill out!
I'm not a lizard. And concrete number 2 with cream is the best dish in pod material.
Spathadia is suffering confusion. It's probably the flames doing. We need to separate them first.
Okay. Miss Verton, please step back.
Oi! What are you spraying? I'm still here! Hey!
This is just some spores, Miss Desert Flannel. Worry not. They are the tranquilizer that the locals used to pacify animals and was once widely used among Arcanists in early times for hunting. As long as we calm her down, we can bring her back to... Ah!
Games. We need the real games. This is where sportsmanship originates. Young people. Young people need cats and strawberry jam. Cat jam it is.
Did I use the wrong mushroom? Miss Spathadia has become even more restless. What about Miss Desert Flannel? Is she...
No, you didn't. She's behaving exactly the way you described.
Miss Desert Flannel?
Is this the house for me? Does this mean I don't have to pay rent anymore?
Looks like this is how she has her mental break.
I will bring her back to normal immediately. It won't take more than 5 minutes. But I think Miss Spathadia is going to attack again.
What we need is the reopening of the gate to the scorching land. And the retrieval of the rock.
And her fire is getting stronger. Get down!
We are running out of time. Let's deal with the burning issue first.
I will try my best.
Anyone offer your seat to the seniors?
As it's
Take it easy.
Go on. Hope I remember her.
My child, here's something fun for you.
It's happening. Apologies, but do you have any last...
Where am I? What are you doing here, guys? I thought you were driven away.
Great! She's back to normal.
I remember it now.
Spathadia!
The games. We must revive the Urulu games. Because the rocks rumble on the knees.
I've heard what's going on. We will check if her organs are injured by the high temperature after returning to Laplace. You can visit her tomorrow after 11 a.m.
Can we visit her? I thought you will send her to the wards on the 13th floor.
Go with the flow when you can't fight it. We've now understood what will happen if we separate you and keep her alone someplace else. What's more, Laplace can't lose another clinic.
I see. This is great, thank you.
So, are you sure those mushrooms won't cause any damage to my brain and body? Like lower IQ levels, lung diseases, or skin allergy?
If you think it's necessary, I will accompany you to Laplace for some follow-up checkups. Of course, you don't have to pay for the tests. The fee will be deducted from my salary. Please, don't worry about the money.
Okay, enough. I trust you. I don't need a kid to pay the doctor for me. Besides, it's embarrassing enough to be put down by mushrooms. Not to mention that I'll be giving that guy the story he craved if I was hospitalized.
That guy? Oh, you mean the journalist following you?
Huh? Was that a flash? Speak of the devil. Come out yourself! Don't make me force you! Makua, don't you dare involve others. This is between you and me.
I've told you long ago that one day I will make you feel the same misery that I did. I have been following you all the time, and this is the moment of vengeance. Now, I have more than enough photos. As for these other people, you didn't strike me as such a kind-hearted person.
I didn't know you were so shameless.
Let's see what tomorrow's newspaper has to say about this, Miss Photographer.
No! We can't let him get away! He has a photo of us!
Is he your enemy? Maybe arch enemy? What happened between you two?
If you don't want to be one of the burning kangaroos on the headline tomorrow, shut up and start running!
We have to stop him.
Pulmonary lobe.
And handle it gently.
Hope I remember her.
Flying handbag for only 3,000 corporate aunties.
Everyone has the same destination. Your ending is over. Take it easy. Go on.
Hope I remember her.
Flying handbag for only 3,000 favorite aunties.
I said hello.
Please watch out.
As expected.
Take
I'm
it easy.
listening. Realm turns into realm.
My child, here's something fun for you.
It's time to say goodbye. Don't miss me, really. I'll be back.
Anyone offer your seat to the seniors?
Your essence.
Take it easy.
Realm turns into realm. Hope I remember.
My child, here's something fun for you.
Break it, break it.
Take it easy.
I'm listening.
Flying handbag for only 3,000 favorite aunties. A little bit hot here.
What's your wish?
Handle it gently.
Did anybody get hurt? Break it,
Try
break
for free.
it.
Try for free. Take it easy. My child, here's something fun for you.
I said hello. It's time to say goodbye. Don't miss me.